Welcome everyone. This is Divine Dialogues, Intuitives Unveiled. I am Tracey Mango from Angels on the Prairie.
And I'm Rhonda Sean with Divine Guidance with Rhonda. And we're members of the Angel Empowerment Wellness Center. In our podcast, we're going to be delving into topics such as intuition, angelic connections, and the spiritual realm.
We're also going to talk about our own personal experiences to help you understand your own intuitive abilities. Thanks for joining us.
And let's begin. Welcome everyone to kind of the last week of December. And this podcast for this month, or kind of wrapping the year up, we are going to do a year in view reading for the collective. What a year in view reading is, it's like a snapshot for every month and kind of what to expect for every month. And as like I mentioned, that this is for the collective. So if the messages resonate, great. And if some don't, that's okay. It's kind of what you need to hear at this moment in time. Like we have said before, both Tracey and I do a year in view, so which is personalized just for you. And a year in view can be done at any point in time, but it's just kind of nice as we kind of go into the new year, just kind of seeing what 2026 brings.
It is nice for that reason, but it's also, you can give it for a birthday gift, so it starts the birth month, the birth month, and get it for the next 12 months from the birth month.
Exactly. So how we're gonna do it is, Tracey, we're gonna take turns doing a month by month. So Tracey's gonna start us off with January, and she's gonna give you the message for January. And if I get a download in addition to it, I will kind of expand and vice versa. So we're gonna start with January, and Tracey's gonna start us off.
Okay, so the first card is Love Endures. So this is a card that's saying to stay strong. Stay strong in what your belief system is. Trust that, like they're saying, love is there. Like, open your heart, let it in. Sometimes you're a little too guarded, but they're saying, trust, it's coming your way. And they're saying, for the ones that are ready, if we're going to talk on a partner, they're saying, you need to just open yourself a little bit more. Start dating again. Because sometimes things are forgotten, especially if you have children. All right?
Well, and what I'm kind of getting on that message too is kind of follow your heart. It won't lead you anywhere. And then that kind of rolls into February, where I got like dream big. So it's like you're setting your limitations too small, is what I'm hearing. And they're saying like go for it. It's like start doing the small things, just almost like a snowball effect, to create things and shift into momentum. And again, we kind of talked about this, I think, our previous episode about daydreaming, is be mindful when you're daydreaming, it's your team trying to connect with you.
And yeah, like I'm just being told to add, like, stop from limiting yourself. So, they're saying when you ask for something, it's okay to ask for more. Like, by limiting stuff, like limiting your asks, that's all you're expecting. But they're saying ask for more so that you can grow and grow and grow. Okay? And that sort of comes into the March. And that's called, the card is Rising Above. So that's all about clarity and letting yourself go and trusting. And I'm also being told this is a point in March is change is coming, and they're saying to please be specific on what your asks are so that they can get to work on them right away. If you generalize your asks to your divine team, then it's harder for them to know specifically what they would like them to do for you. So they're saying clarity is important in your asks. And even if you're going in for an interview, like, be clear what you would like or what you expect.
Yeah. And actually, what I'm getting is we're just going to roll into April because it piggybacks with that message is accepting your personal value. So, what I'm getting here is be comfortable with more. Like stop going into that scarcity mindset and viewing yourself in that abundant mindset. You don't you you don't necessarily have to, again, it's kind of around finances in a way, kind of live paycheck to paycheck. It's just like you can have more. A lot of people actually feel uncomfortable around excess, but what excess does, it allows you to give and receive more. So the more you have, the more you can give, which then raises your vibration.
For sure. And you know, this is carrying on. Like this April.
Yeah.
Sorry, I had a blank there for a minute.
May.
April, May.
Yeah.
Sorry, May. I did. See, I did. Actually, it's two cards, but it kind of they work together, which is piggybacking actually so far all these months. And it's like intention and strength. So, and remember we talked about being clear in your ask. And then they're saying really work on what you would really like from from the universe, from the divine. Like, you know, it's almost like literally set your attentions and kind of like stone, write them out so that you can see them. And you know, you see that car, like you get a picture of the car that you would like, sort of thing. And it also tells you that, you know, that they're coming back to that new job or a change in the job. They're saying trust yourself that you are able to do this change. This is all about your strength, that you are, just a minute, they're just saying to believe in yourself, that you are more capable to do things than you believe you are. And it's going to be a little bit about your comfort zone and a struggle. And they're saying pull on your strength and you're going to be so happy you did.
And then and this is how a year in review works because a lot of times the messages will piggyback onto another. Because for June, it's like fear creates blocks.
Oh, nice.
When we're being fearful, what it happens is like when we're kind of focusing on, again, we kind of touched on it like the scarcity mindset, but when we're focusing on our fear, it just grows and grows and grows, which then it's kind of like you're looking more of the obstacles that are like being placed in your way, or you might be creating mental obstacles that can transform into physical obstacles. So it's just like focusing on your outcome of your desire, outcome of what you want. And when those little bumps happen, you just know that you might need to pivot or there might be an easier way to do it.
Okay, so for July, right? For
Yep.
July, they're saying now this is the great card. So it's like prosperity. So it lies ahead. So, in other words, they're telling you your hard work is going to pay off. That whether you're going to get a raise, whether you're going to, you know, come into some money, you know, there's just different ways of money coming your way. But they're saying your hard work from January is going to show. And trust, this is a thing that's going to happen in the coming time.
And then August brings in, like, I got gliding through the currents. So it's like you're kind of you've made the commitment. Now it's just kind of like riding that wave in a way and being more in flow than it is with going against the current. And it's just kind of what I'm hearing is like surrender and release and let go. And everything's gonna, you are meant to be where you're supposed to be at this moment in time. And it's just keep riding that wave and just relax is what I'm getting.
Well, and that's interesting. For September, the card is grace. So grace. In other words, I'm being told be kind to yourself. They're saying just because things are stopping from happening the way you would like them to happen, they're saying it's always for your greater good. So things are working out the way they're supposed to. And I know that's easier said, heard than done, but they're saying be kinder to yourself, take breaths, and trust that you are going to get where you need to be.
And then October, again, it's kind of going back into the trusting, is making a wish. What is it that you truly want? Getting clear. It's kind of also a time of self-reflection where you're kind of going to be like looking back. It's like, okay, this is what I have done. And they're saying celebrate it. They're saying like you've done a lot of work over these 10 months and it's time to celebrate, but now it's also time to get clear and going, okay, what's serving me and what's no longer serving me, and letting go of what's not serving me so you can move forward. But it's also dream bigger, like really push yourself to the limits.
Well, November, these cards, I'll tell you, they just fall in. Be authentic, be you, you know, be true to yourself of what you would like to do. I'm being told stop worrying about others and what they think of what you want to do. They're saying stop. Be true to yourself, and really it's okay to say how you feel. And they're saying there's many different ways to speak your truth. And they're saying just speak your truth in a kind tone. They were quite clear on that. So anyway, so yeah, so be yourself, be yourself.
And then December is total submersion. Like this is just the time to like go in deep, go in unapologetically. Like what I'm hearing is stop asking for permission
So,
from others, right? It's like stop trying to get validation from outside sources. You own your own true authentic power, and by trusting your team and the signs that are coming your way, you're going to go for it. And by just immersing yourself, removing the blocks, removing those distractions around you, it's just here we go. And just like you're 100% all in.
oh, yeah, that's what I hear too, that it's, you know what? It's push yourself.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. That's our 12-month card pull for our year in view is what it's called. And I hope you enjoyed. Remember, it's for the collective. So if you have any questions about it, or remember, we both, Rhonda and myself, both do them. We each do them different ways. But anyways, so everybody, Happy New Year. Have a
Yes.
great
Happy New
start.
Year. You bet. Take care, everybody.
All right. Bye.
Thank you for listening to Divine Dialogues, Intuitives Unveiled. If you would like to work with Tracey and Rhonda, our information is posted in the show notes.
Now, our new episodes are going to fall on Tuesdays. So if you're interested in receiving a free meditation on connecting to your guardian angels, click that link below to subscribe to the Angel Empowerment Wellness Center newsletter. Thanks for joining us.
Take care, everybody.